I like the Lorax because it taught me a lot, and I think it's more of an educational film for more people than just for kids. My favourite character was the Lorax because he taught everyone and everyone about trees and how they can affect our lives. And the thing that taught me about this film was destroying a big oxygen factory isn't the best thing for the world. So don't destroy rainforests and trees. My favourite scene was the start because I found it really funny and musical because I like musicals, and I'd rate it a 5 out of 5.
I really like the Lorax because it is forgiveness, and my favourite character probably was Ted, because just Ted. And my least favourite scene was when the old man was in the big thingy, and I would rate it out of 5.3.
I really like the Lorax because my favourite is said it teaches you about what trees do and what they really mean to us. And I like the character called Ted because he does something to not just impress someone but to help the community, not to spend more money. And I didn't really like the bit where Mr. O'Hare goes into Ted's house and goes through his room because it looks a bit mean on Ted, and so it makes me feel very happy, but then it has a bit of downs to it. So I'd rate that film out of 5. I'd give it a 4.
I really like the Lorax because of the bit that, my favourite character was probably the Ginger Lorax. And there's only one. My favourite scene was probably the Lorax, when, at the end, the Lorax guy comes in and, he comes through the air. This teaches me not to take down trees because it will really affect our environment, and it's good community that he is this character called Ted has been doing lots of stuff to help community, and out of 5 I rate 4.5.
I like the Lorax because it was really funny. And my favourite character was the Lorax because he was really funny, and my favourite scene was where the Lorax was floating in the air. My least favourite scene was where O'Hare was looking through Ted's room, and I would rate it out of 4 out of 5.
My favourite character was the Lorax, and my favourite scene was where the granny was ice skating. I didn't like the part where the Mr. O'Hare guy sang "Let's Kill the Tree." And the film taught me about don't kill nature and don't cut down trees. And I'd rate it 4 out of 5.
My favourite character was the granny because she was really funny. And my favourite scene was the part where the granny was skiing. And things that my least favourite scene was when Mr. O'Hare went through Ted's room. And the film taught me a lot about nature and trees, and I would rate the film out of 4.
My favourite character was the Lorax because he did lots of funny things and had a funny moustache. My favourite scene was when the granny was skiing on the snow. My least favourite scene was when O'Hare was just wrecking the place in Ted's room, and I didn't like O'Hare because he was just making the film messy and stuff, and the film teach me about nature and creatures, so I would recommend Kill the Tree, and I rate it 5 out of 5.
My favourite character was the Lorax because he was really funny and he had a massive moustache. And my favourite scene is where they were all singing at the end. I didn't like the stuff that I didn't like about the film is where the people were trying to stop Ted from getting out to the outside world, and it taught me about nature and creatures living around the earth, and out of 5 I'll go with 4.